Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. And I love to learn. And one of my favorite places to learn is twitter.com. There's tons of clips there, tons of exciting things for me to watch. One of the things I watched there will shock you. Okay, that's my Darman hook for this video. IShowSpeed, huge YouTuber, 56 million subs, beloved worldwide, huge fan of soccer, football. Internationally, you know, World Cup is going on. He meets someone named Zong, and he doesn't know that Zong has 75 million subscribers. Let's watch the clip.
Well, you got a Ronaldo shirt on.
Of course, bro. He's the GOAT, that's why.
Hey, you the first person I see with a Ronaldo shirt today.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you got one?
Because today is the USA versus Bosnia.
IShowSpeed, super inspiring story. I feel like he has really shifted his content to be like celebratory of many cultures. And he seems like a good dude. And this was a cool clip because it was like, oh, he didn't even know this guy had a ton of subscribers. And he treated him with respect. He connected with him on Ronaldo. And then later Speed finds out from his chat that this is Zong, a YouTuber with 75 million subscribers.
My chat said you got 75 million subs.
I think I'm at like 74 right now, though.
You got 74 million subs?
No need to correct him. You can just say, yeah, I do. I don't think there's a big difference between 74 and 75, but I guess he's trying to be humble. Please, 75 million subscribers is my father. Call me 74.
74 million subs?
Yeah.
What?
And I, like Speed, was surprised because I've never heard of Zong. I assumed that he was maybe like in another, like sometimes I'm not as tuned in with YouTubers in Europe or in other countries. I was like, maybe he's not US based. Then I looked up his channel and what I found was shocking. I'm still trying to engage. Okay. I'm trying to grow my YouTube audience. He is based in the US as far as I can tell, and he does English language content. Why haven't I heard about him? Let's let him describe the type of videos he makes.
What kind of videos you post?
Like
That's a lot of subs, bro.
I do like challenge videos and stuff, you know, like shorts.
That's like top.
I do challenge videos and stuff. You know, short form, long form. Short form and long form are just types of videos on YouTube. What kind of YouTube videos do you make? The video kind. I do them big, I do them small, tall, short, you know, whatever you need, I got you. And then Speed continues to be impressed, as it is an impressive stat. And you know, he's technically got a larger audience than Speed. Now, Speed is a worldwide phenomenon, and the subscriber number doesn't always tell the full story. I think Speed is truly one of one in terms of like his impact in such a short period of time, and kind of how he's grown, and he's still very, very young.
That's like top 1% of YouTube.
Is it?
Is it? You expect me to believe somebody with 75 million subscribers is unaware of that being a lot of subscribers on YouTube? Okay. That's like 75 times more subscribers than this channel has. Okay.
You gotta teach me the ways, bro. How do I get 70 million subs, bro?
Speed, I'm going to stop you right there because I'm going to tell you how he got 70 million subs, and I don't want you to do it. Let's go to Zong's channel. Before we get into that, we have a paid message from today's sponsor, Olipop. I love that classic soda taste, but with a functional ingredient blend that supports my digestive health. And this soda has way less sugar than traditional cola. Olipop is blasting in the summer with 2 new flavors. We've got raspberry sherbet right here. This is a bold, bright, fruity, and refreshing flavor inspired by nostalgic sherbet, or sherbet if you pronounce it that way, and it cools you down on a hot day while providing 6 grams of fiber. And boom, we got blackberry vanilla. It's back from the flavor archives, and it's here for good. Last sipped in 2022 and constantly requested since. I was requesting it because this is my favorite flavor. Olipop brought it back with bold blackberry flavor, smooth vanilla notes, and a delicious taste that I can't quit sipping. It's the battle of the berries this summer. They're fighting. Not really. Are you gonna have raspberry sherbet in the shade, or is it gonna be a blackberry vanilla vacation? Only you can decide. Personally, I'm a blackberry bad boy. See? Scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to get a coupon for 1 free Olipop. So when you buy 2 Olipop in the store, Olipop's gonna pay you back for 1. And thanks to Olipop for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video, cheers. Okay, so first off, it's been like a week. Zong's already at 76 million subscribers. Let's pop over to the video page. Extreme camouflage to spy on Ronaldo. First impressions, very colorful thumbnail. Second impression, Ronaldo's in bed with a woman with purple hair, and I don't know if that's his wife. Look, I don't know a lot about Ronaldo, but I've never seen him with a purple woman. But Zong is inside of the bed in some sort of gamer dungeon because you can see a Fortnite loading screen on a laptop. So I guess he's gaming under Ronaldo's bed while he sleeps. Let's move on to the next thumbnail. We'll get to the content of these videos, but you need to see the thumbnails. And there's just so much to see. Ronaldo turned evil. And you've got purple Ronaldo. Assume that has something to do with his purple mistress. And you've got purple Messi. It's really subtle, but the way that I can actually tell that this is not a real photo is Portugal was already eliminated from the World Cup. So this couldn't happen. And also here on the right side, you have Zong, who is hiding from purple Messi and Ronaldo. I think it's safe to assume that if I watch this video, Ronaldo and Messi will be there and they will be purple. Oh my God, someone murdered Ronaldo at the World Cup? Why is no one talking about this? Here we can see that Ronaldo was enjoying a nice bath in his jersey with his World Cup trophy that I assume he stole because Portugal has been eliminated from the World Cup. And some sort of blue sludge monster broke in and made him take a long nap. I mean, luckily Zong was on the scene. And last but not least, K-pop demon hunters are all pregnant. Title is pretty self-explanatory. You can see here that they all got ultrasounds together at the same time, which is adorable. And how nice of Zong to support them in their time of need. Though he looks concerned, okay? I'll say it. What the fuck is going on? What is going on this channel? This is like, it's new Troom. It's new 5-minute crafts. It's the 5-minute craftification of Mr. Beast, which I didn't even think was possible. But it's also reminding me of Elsagate. I don't know if you remember the apocalypse and when there was a big controversy about content that was clearly intended for children on YouTube was getting monetized on regular YouTube. It resulted in creators across the board, you know, seeing their revenues for ads go down, and it was a big pain to the entire community. YouTube instituted a lot of safeguards for children on their platform, including, you know, investing in YouTube Kids and having YouTube Kids as a platform for children that's way more locked down the content there. YouTube Kids is supposed to be a place where, you know, kids can go and get content that's safe for them on YouTube. But what the hell is this? Because I know adults aren't watching it. It has all of the tells of content that wants to appeal to children. The bright colors, the purple hair, the fact that we're including Mr. Beast in thumbnails, Fortnite, Ronaldo, Roblox, K-pop demon hunters. I have to imagine that it's fairly obvious that this is meant to appeal to children. I need to actually watch these videos because I know they can't possibly deliver on any of the promises made in these thumbnails, but kids are easier to trick, and that's why their eyeballs need to be protected. But look, I'm judging a book by its YouTube thumbnail, and I'm going to get on the ground floor. I'm going to watch this video. I'll give you an idea of its structure, and we'll walk through this together.
The K-pop demon hunters are pregnant!
I guess he is delivering on the promise of the video.
But we have no idea who the father is.
First, you have to prove that you want to be a father.
And to do so, you must make it to the other side and grab a baby.
This is like a wicked fusion of Mr. Beast videos, Jubilee videos, and I guess like, yeah, Troom type videos. It's moving too fast for me to really understand what's going on. The K-pop demon hunters are asking me if I'm man enough to be the father. And there are all of these adults here who are doing this baby challenge. None of them are obviously the father because the pregnant bellies are fake. But if you're a kid, maybe you're like, yeah, that makes sense. In order to have a kid, you have to do a Mr. Beast style challenge in order to become a father. Today, all the K-pop demon hunters are pregnant. Zong helps the K-pop demon hunters go on 100 dates to find the dads of their babies. Before we move on, I went to the comments because I wanted to see, I've done this before back in the day with some of these content farms where you can really tell that it's kids leaving comments. What's funny though is that people did go to his channel after Speed's stream, and a lot of these comments are like, as an adult, I don't know how to appreciate this. I watched Speed stream and saw him, then went to his channel. 72 million subs are 8-year-old kids, I guess, who watches this stuff. I do challenge videos and stuff. What the fuck is this? But if you go back before the unexpected Speed collab, you have comments from the true audience of these videos. Zong, can you make a video about eating 100 purple foods with your roommate Ray, please? Would you play hide and seek with Rumi? Please do it. This isn't any more childish than Speed content, to be fair. I take offense to that personally, and I'm not even Speed. That one kid is literally from Darman. Oh no.
Remember, guys, the 3 boys who win all of the challenges are the fathers of our babies.
YouTube's changed, man. I can't believe this got to 75 million subscribers before I even heard about it.
This is easy. I've played these games before. Jinu, I thought you were from K-pop Demon Hunters, not Squid Game. Dude, I'm Korean.
I thought you were from K-pop Demon Hunters, not Squid Game. K-pop Demon Hunters, K-pop, Korean pop. Squid Game, Korean show. What is he talking about? Yeah. Being Korean makes sense in this context. Also, everybody's like doing bad acting and everything is staged, and that is obvious, but I guess I just need to say that.
Green light!
Because people are running on purpose in slow motion. Do you see this? This is like the most kids content shit I've ever seen.
Ew.
So tired. I want to take a nap. Dude, get off me. You're slowing me down.
You would be a terrible father. There's no way you're one of the dads.
This is so like non sequitur. Like, it's beyond cartoon. It feels engineered to keep a child's attention. Maybe this is embarrassing to ask so late, but are there 3 fathers of the K-pop Demon Hunters, or is there one guy who's the father of all 3 K-pop Demon Hunters, or the father of their child? Because I don't like that one. I don't like that outcome. I also just want to point out that they keep cutting back to the K-pop Demon Hunters with like their exposed pregnant bellies. I am going to continue to believe that they're doing that to remind me that they're pregnant and not for any other reason, despite the fact that the K-pop Demon Hunters are kind of known for wearing clothes. This almost seems to imply that they were wearing their regular clothes and then became 9 months pregnant like in an instant, and they didn't have time to change.
Andy just got hit in the face.
I'm sorry, boys. Ooh, it stinks!
The water gun is not getting people to move, so he whips out the fart spray.
No, this is terrible.
That is super effective. As you can see, some Minecraft health has appeared above this guy's head. He's taking damage. By the way, another kid thing. Not that adults can't play Minecraft because I play Minecraft, but you know what I'm saying.
What is that smell? It stinks so bad. Who farted? Was it you?
Hey, he moved. He should be shot. Kill him. Okay, well, shoot him with a water gun. Whatever you have to do. They haven't really shown us how they get eliminated. In Squid Game, they are murdered in cold blood. I assume that's not going to happen in this children's content.
It wasn't me. Get off me. I know it was one of you 3.
I do like the archetype of person that's like very angry that someone farted and goes around accusing every person in the room until he finds out who. Pregnant woman or not, who pooted? Was it you?
It was just a fart spray. No one farted. Hold on, you just moved. That means you're eliminated.
Okay, a little slow Zong, but you did get there. Seize him.
That means you're eliminated.
Whatever. I'm going to take a nap.
That's the most relatable guy here. In fact, I'm going to take a nap after this.
That guy's out. He's definitely not one of the dads.
Okay, that clears it up. There are multiple fathers, and they do not nap.
That's it. The rest of the boys made it across the finish line.
Wouldn't they want fewer boys to end up across the finish line? Because then they would have fewer fathers, potential fathers to choose from. Like, why are they excited about this? Also, there are a lot of babies to go around. But I guess these are just fake babies. Not like the ones inside of the K-pop Demon Hunter bellies. Those are real. What happens if all of these guys succeed in the challenges? Are they all the father collectively? And they move into a compound and become one big happy family? That's kind of cute. But they're just going to keep doing challenges just like they did until there's 3 boys left.
And we're gonna keep doing challenges like we just did until there's 3 boys left.
Well said, Zong. Here, I guess that, yeah, they go through the various challenges. I mean, you've seen Squid Game, and you've probably seen Mr. Beast Squid Game, so it's pretty much like that. Yeah, there's tug of war, just like in Squid Game. There's some sort of Mortal Kombat that's occurring here. I'm not going to watch that.
I'll get you out of there, Zoe.
Ooh, what if I use these binoculars to find the key?
They're looking for a key. Pikachu? Leave him out of this. What? There's a stick of dynamite. Truly everything and anything is inside of this video.
Guys, I need your help. Like if you want me to cut the blue one, subscribe for the red one.
Okay, let's do red.
You couldn't make this up. You couldn't do this in a comedy skit. This is absurd. He just cut a wire with pliers. That's not how that works.
Oh, the bomb exploded. Poor Genu.
Oh, the bomb exploded. Press subscribe to pay respects. They continue doing challenges. It's more of the same. This is one of my favorite parts.
For this challenge, you have to present us with something satisfying, and we will judge it. Lowest score is eliminated.
So the Schuyler sisters here will never be satisfied, and the potential suitors / fathers need to come up with some way to entertain them. And this guy does a magic trick.
Look, girls, I brought you an egg.
Okay, that's not satisfying. Girls, we should just get him disqualified right now.
Whoa, chill, dude. Give him a moment. Let him cook.
Look, there's nothing inside, right? But when I put the top back on,
Yeah, when he puts the top back on, check it out, K-pop demon hunters.
and voila! There's a baby dinosaur inside.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
That was so satisfying! I love dinosaurs!
Oh, whoa. Okay, maybe a little too much. Why did she say it like that? I love dinosaurs.
I need to find the milk and return to the girls fast to prove to them that I could be a father.
Okay, time to find the milk.
This looks like complete shit. It's like, it's so funny. It's like kind of camp a little bit.
Those other losers are going to the store to get milk. I have a better idea. Time to call the plug.
Didn't this guy die in an explosion? I hope it's not a different guy and I seem racist.
Nice, I found the milk.
What are you doing? Hey, I'm getting milk. That's my milk.
Only in a kid's mind could a group of like 10 men not know where the milk is in a grocery store. This is not nearly as hard a challenge as defusing a bomb.
That's my milk.
No, I found it first.
I clearly was here before you.
No, I was here.
And then they start fighting over the milk in front of 100 jugs of milk.
I found it first.
What? Why'd he do that? He already wrestled the milk away from him. That's insult to injury. Kids shouldn't see this. This is not a good influence.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any milk?
Yeah, at my house.
Oh, yes, that's perfect. How far away is it?
Like 7 hours away.
Guy on a street corner holding on to the sign, to like a stop sign, who's 7 hours away from his home. What is his story? That's what I want to know.
The baby's coming!
Just when you think this video couldn't have any more surprises, one of the K-pop demon hunters goes into labor. I hope they're not going to deliver the baby inside of this YouTube video because that is not what I want.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna figure out who the dad is very soon.
That's not the most important thing, Zong. And then they've cut to, I don't even, look at the frame that I'm looking at right now. Someone's going into labor. Zong is thinking about the paternity of the child and not getting this woman to a hospital. And now there's a milk burglar.
Hey, yo, what's up?
What's up, man? You sure no one followed you?
Nah, we good.
So it's like a milk drug deal. This guy is always getting into trouble. He's exploding, first of all, by failing to disarm a bomb with pliers. I thought this was a burglar, but it turns out it's a milk dealer because this guy has not heard of a grocery store. He's like the second black guy in the video and he's like a drug dealer. Black people have 3 modes: funny face, nap, and drug dealer.
Man, I am losing aura right now.
That happens to me all the time.
Yes, milk secured.
This guy was trawling the aisles of the grocery store and it took him minutes to find the milk. He's not fit to be a father.
Wait, being a dad is kind of a lot of pressure. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I gotta go.
Oh yeah, because this happens to, I mean, this is illustrating a thing that lots of people have gone through where their father goes to get milk and then he never comes back. And now we're finally seeing the father's side of the story. That's the sort of nuance that you expect from your kids' content.
Y'all made it back.
Wait, where's Josh?
Someone is in labor right now. Where's the urgency, guys?
That's right. I worked hard for this milk.
All right, there's only
That's such a funny use of that sound. I watched a whole video about that sound, and how it's a sample from like 1986 that was then later further popularized in 2002, which is where I know it from. Nelly featuring Kelly Rowland, Dilemma, banger song. Anyway, back to the pregnancy.
Only one more person to eliminate until we find out who the dads are.
And to do this, we'll be doing a lie detector test.
I guess we've completely forgotten that one of these K-pop demon hunters is in labor. And so they do a lie detector test of the 4 potential fathers so that they can narrow it down to 3. I also do not know how each individual father is going to be assigned a K-pop demon hunter. But yeah, I wonder if they're going to get that guy who's always in the lie detector videos, who always goes,
If the baby is crying at 3 a.m.,
I wouldn't do anything. Just go back to sleep.
I never sleep, so I'd already be awake.
That's not an answer to the question. The question was, what would you do if the baby's crying at 3 a.m.? And his response was, I'm already awake.
would you rather have $1 million or our baby?
The power of a Huntrix baby would be priceless.
The power? Sounds like he's gonna use the baby as a battery.
Do you hate demons as much as we do?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. Demons are terrible.
Not a big fan of demons.
They're all telling the truth.
Except for you.
Okay, and then they find out that that guy is probably a supervillain or a demon or something. Okay, I'm gonna try to predict this, okay? So they say, what's your favorite color? And then Zong is like, bro, that's such a stupid question. Why would that reveal anything? And then he's gonna say something like demon black or something, or demon purple. They're gonna be like, whoa, he is a demon. Everyone knows demon's favorite color is demon purple. Okay, that's my prediction. I promise I haven't seen this. Let's see what happens.
What's your favorite color? Bro, that's such a stupid question. I just don't understand why he would lie about hating demons. Unless he's a demon. There's no way.
No, wait, you're onto something, Zong. Are you a demon?
Absolutely not.
They didn't say, it was a non sequitur. They never addressed the favorite color thing. That was so stupid. Why did Zong say that? This was like the only time Zong chimed in during this entire thing, is to say, what a stupid question. Anyway, ask him if he's a demon. And he probably is. That's what's happening here.
Fine, you caught me. I'm a demon, but I'm surprised you didn't catch me earlier with these I've been hiding.
Okay, so now he's turning purple. Demon purple, I might add.
I love Huntrix. I want to be the father to all of your babies.
Ew, we don't date demons.
If you won't date me, then you'll come back with me to the demon world.
It's funny because they cast the perfect creepy guy. I will give them that. It's very also funny to me that the worst thing they can imagine the demon to do is be a where's my hug guy. Okay, and then they kick the shit out of the demon, and I assume the remaining 3 men, despite not at all being qualified to be fathers, walk off into the sunset with their babies. Or they reveal it was a prank and they weren't pregnant the whole time and they just wanted to test them. So those are my 2 options.
Stay away from the girls.
All right, it looks like the Huntrix girls found the dads.
When are the babies coming?
Well, about that. Lights out.
I can't see anything.
Where are the babies?
We just pretended that we were pregnant.
I was right. I cannot believe I called that, by the way. This video is dumb as hell. Hey, I called it. I think it's pretty obvious that this content is for kids, and if you disagree, you are probably Zong and making millions of dollars from making kids content that lives on regular YouTube that is, I mean, I guess questionable. Like, ultimately, it's not the most evil thing in the world, but it's certainly stupid. Like, looking at some of these other thumbnails, K-pop demon hunters are pregnant 6 months ago. Okay, so I just found out that I watched a sequel. I don't want to find out what actually happens in that video. I'm noticing paternity as a regular theme. I finally found my real dad. So we started this video by looking at an iShowSpeed clip, and Speed clearly didn't know who this guy was. Zong was very nonchalant and chill to Speed. Do you think Speed would have been as chill with this guy if he knew that 1 year ago he made I built iShowSpeed a secret room in his house? And I have to assume iShowSpeed is not at all involved in the video considering he don't know this man. Mr. Beast was murdered! 6.9 million views 7 months ago. So many pregnant thumbnails, dude. Give it a rest. Rumi turned into a demon, K-pop demon hunters. iShowSpeed is dead in the ground with Mr. Beast and Zong. Do they know about this? This is crazy to me. Who stole from me? K-pop demon hunters, and it's someone cosplaying as one of the K-pop demon hunters, purple hair girl, Rumi, and she's like being arrested, but like this seems like a suggestive position to me. Maybe I'm imagining things, but there are other sexually suggestive thumbnails. I survived 100 hours with famous YouTubers, and it's him shirtless in a closet with Mr. Beast. Like, what are we doing? I asked Ronaldo and Messi for a house tour, and they're in bed together. I now know why Zong kept it non-specific when Speed asked him what kind of videos he made. Because he's like, I hope you don't look me up, because I might be in trouble. Ronaldo is missing. I don't have to describe what's happening here. Here's another one. I murdered Ronaldo. I've made this grayscale because it's the color you would expect it to be with the title like that, and he's got a silencer pistol, and like, what the fuck is this? Excuse my language. I don't know, man. I exposed 5 of the world's most spoiled 10-year-olds. I do not want this 26-year-old man talking about 10-year-olds. Can you stop doing that? I don't know what's in that video, but I don't like the title or the thumbnail. What is fucking happening in this thumbnail, dude? And last but not least, extreme camouflage to save my girlfriend. And he's in blackface. Or he's in charcoal face. He looks like Mr. Popo, I'll tell you that. I don't think this is awesome. This is not very poggers to me. Not to mention this thumbnail, his girlfriend is being kidnapped. We don't have time to talk about that part. Because he's got a yellow arrow here pointing at the blackface. In closing, if you or iShowSpeed wants to know how to get 75 million subscribers, this is how.